Hey, what's up guys? So we're going to be casting this game between DM Spirits here in the blue at 12:41 versus X-Sabres. X-Sabres? I think he meant to say X-Sabres? Yeah, I think it's supposed to be X-Sabres. 05 here in the red at 11:83. So I hope he's playing X-Sabres. I haven't seen anyone play X-Sabres, in fact, in a while. Like, it got a little bit popular, then I was like, nah, it's over. That was like, maybe that's at the start of a format, you know. Sometimes people go back to older decks to kind of wait for the meta to get defined. But, yeah. Ooh, so it's Dino Rabbits. You know, I've been seeing a lot of Macro Rabbit and a lot of Mermails. Like, that is what you got to be up against. You got to be ready for both of those decks. Both of those decks pretty good, I would say, too. But the unfortunate thing with running the Rabbits is you got to play the Sabersaurus, which isn't too bad to draw. Like, Sabersaurus, I'm cool with him. I don't like drawing the Cobblezules, the sneezing one. He is water, though, so I've seen a few people try to make, like, absolute zero Dino Rabbits. I've seen a lot of interesting, you know, people tried to do that. It didn't really work out too well, just because Logia is just more optimal to make than, like, you know, Utopia or something like that with Almter like Sparkman or Bristinatrix. The thing against Dino Rabbit, though, is you always got to put lots of back row, because you don't want them to make Dolka, because a lot of... Oh, so it looks like we're seeing the two decks that, you know, are probably the most popular, and our player in the red is definitely playing the Mermail Atlantians with the Genex build. Probably, at least. I mean, I feel safe to say that's probably what the matchup is going to be looking like. But the problem is, Dino Rabbits, if you don't get rid of, you know, those Sabersaurus quick, sometimes they end up turning into Logias. Oh. So let's see how he approaches this. Will he make Logia or will he make Dolka? Because Dolka, surprisingly, is really good against Mermail Atlanteans. You know, negating all those effects, it kind of helps out a lot. You know, Deep Sea Diva is a quick out, but we'll see how he approaches this. I think attacking first is the correct thing to do. With all that back row, I would safe to say it's probably going to be a Logia, yeah. But he can still Solemn Warning that, because... no Solemn Warning? What 3 back row do you play in, like, Mermail Atlanteans? It's either Abyss Sphere, which he should have activated when he declared his attack to get Lind, then Lind would die, then you could have 24 beater out, which could then point for point Logia. I mean, that's what you set in the Genex build of Mermail Atlanteans, but maybe he's got triple MST, and you're gonna, I don't know. This is looking a little bit dangerous here, because, I don't know. Or Raikou. When did Raikou come into play? Oh, it is Lind, though. Okay, that's at least good. Lind will then be able to activate her effect. Ooh! No, our player's not playing Dino Rabbits. Okay. Well, I mean, it is... well, I'm pretty sure they're playing Rabbit with the dinosaurs, but instead of the Cobblezules, they are playing the Mechanical Chasers, so it's probably a variant with, like, Fortress and stuff like that. So he's going to be able to get out a 2400 attacker, which I would suggest to get out. Or he can get out a another Mermail that lets him discard a card and then pop the Logia, which is also an option as well. That way, he can just get rid of Logia immediately. Let's see how he approaches this, because with 3 back row, I really expect him to be able to do something. Come on, X-Sabres. I'm pretty sure X-Saber is B-E-R. Maybe that was taken, so he had to be... But he has X's in front of their name. Usually when they put, like, XX or X dash, like, they've already, like, had the name and someone else took their name, so, like, it's cool. I'll just put more X's and more zeros. I see that on Xbox Live all the time. Oh, I wish I could type hi. Dino Rabbit. So, yeah, I'm actually kind of curious to see... Okay, so yeah, he did go for Abyss Spike. So he was probably thinking about what he wants to do. So he says effect, Spike, and the Spike will discard infantry, like I said. It's going to get rid of Logia, most likely. I mean, I don't think you should get rid of Raikou. Raikou is not too much of a threat, especially since it is in face-up attack position. So he's going to be able to discard 1 water monster to the graveyard to add 1 level 3, or is it 3 or lower? Oh, it has to be actually level 3 from your deck to your hand. So that pops Logia, so that's pretty good. Because now at least he has, you know, a decent monster, and then he's going for the gear frame. So yeah, like I mentioned before, it's going to be the build with, like, the fortresses, which is, that's a powerful card. Like, Fortress is, oh, it's a nasty card to deal with, or any deck really. it is kind of random, but the thing is, like, Fortress is, it's gotten a lot popular because, like, Gear guys can play it, and like that card is, it's too good because Gear Frame is still at 3. I mean, sure. I mean, people say Gear Frame is like Stratos. It's more like Earth. I mean, Earth only really gets you Venus. No one really plays the Sanctuary in the Sky. Like, I mean, sure, sometimes Sanctuary in the Sky can be amazing, but the thing is, oh, I hope I'm not making you nervous. But I mean, he's gonna add either Fortress or what is it, Machina Cannon or Force. There's also Force, but I think Cannon's a little bit better than Force because that card's more playable. But I mean, generally they just get discarded to add Fortress anyways. But hopefully our player in the red will be able to at least make a move here because he's kind of been on the defensive side. He's like, no, just kidding, we got this. Because, ooh, really? Ooh, because a Torrential Tribute could hurt really bad. Yeah, I guess player in the red just didn't open up that great. Ooh, he's going to compulse. And he can compulse that, so he'll technically take less damage there. And he'll take 200. Oh, actually, no, he's going to take another 200. Raikou attack directly. Worth it. Well, I mean, why not? Actually, it's very good that he attacks with Raikou. If you guys want to know why, it's because now our player in the red cannot activate Solemn Warning. But I'm pretty sure if he had it, he would have activated it. It's cool. Top deck Solemn Warning. So good. But, yeah, that's kind of interesting. We see an End-Phase Space Type first. Let's see what he hits. Because, yeah, he does definitely need to make a move within this next turn. He's going to chain a Compulse. Compulse it right. What? I don't know if that's the smartest thing, because you see with another Space Typhoon, the thing with the Mermails, you gotta watch out for them, because if, I mean, 200 is nothing. Like, that 1800 probably would have kept him, maybe kept him alive. But Mermails, we gotta watch out. Hopefully we can see him get punished for that, because, you know, face-up attack versus Raikou, 200, not that much, you know, attack. And Mermails can OTK really fast. And I really doubt that our player in the blue is playing Gores, but you never know. I mean, it's cool. I play Gores in, like, everything. Even when I was playing Heroes with Bubbleman, I couldn't take out Gores. I was like, it's Gores. It's too good. If I have Gores and Bubbleman, at least I have Gores. But we'll see how he approaches it. So he's being his graveyard. So most likely that means he's got Reborn or... how many monsters does he have? He's got Lind, and Spike, and Heavy Infantry. So he's got 3 at the moment, so I guess he could salvage, which could help. Ooh, he's going to go for a Abyss Turge, so... to discard 1 water monster, then he gets to target 1 level 3 or lower water monster in his graveyard and add it to his hand. So it says, as you wish. And let's see. He's going to discard a Marksman. So Marksman would get its effect to destroy set cards, but there's nothing set on the field, so it's not going to do him any good. So let's see how he approaches this. He's going to go with Salvage. Okay. Salvage is a good card. The thing is, like, Fortress just gets over Abyss Megalo. And Abyss Megalo is one of their, like, strongest attackers, I would say. Like, just far out attack by itself without XYZing or without Synchros. So he's going to add Lind. So Salvage lets him add 2 water monsters with 1500 or less attack from his graveyard to his hand. So he's going to go with Lind and Marksman. So perhaps we'll see a... But the thing is, Megalo Abyss wouldn't even be that great at the moment. I could compulse. You can read your thoughts. Okay. Oh yeah, he could have compulsed the face down. That's true. I don't think that was really a misplay. I think Raikou is appropriate. I mean, you didn't know what deck he was playing, really, so it's kind of hard to say. But the thing is, like, this isn't a very threatening field, especially with, like, you know, Fortress is going to be available already. I think he's going for an Avarice, so that's pretty nasty, especially after that. But if our player has, I don't know, maybe like a Veiler, but like Veiler won't really do any good because the thing is, this card, it's just not strong enough to deal with it. But our player in the red did slightly misplay because he he has the effect to add an Abyss spell / trap, and that definitely can cause the game. We changed. That actually would have made a huge difference in the game. I'll interact with you guys. But yeah, definitely, I just saw the different decks. Oh. I think you meant to say I just saw 3 different decks in his graveyard. But yeah, that's cool that he's not running down rabbits, because like I've seen enough of the deck. It's really optimal when it goes first, though. Like, the deck is still nasty. Man, I forgot to add the sphere, I guess. That's okay for playing it for him. But yes, Mr. X Sabers, forgetting to add that probably costed you the game, because that like ruined any potential exceeding abilities. Because Catastor is pretty nice, and Catastor destroys this card over here. If you guys don't know what this card is, basically when it's destroyed by battle, it gets the effect to destroy one face-up card your opponent controls. And that would make the biggest difference. Catastor is definitely good. What's sad is both these monsters are literally 100 attack under, but a Dark Hole is still nice. Let's see if DM Spirits will be attaching Gear Frame, because it is a Union monster, which is kind of like that Armor Arm effect where you get to attach it. It doesn't gain 1,000, it just makes it so if the Fortress would be destroyed, you can destroy it instead. I definitely think he should have done it, but definitely the misplay from X Saber's part definitely is going to hurt a bit. Because had he had that, it could change the game a lot. Oh, he's got that card. This card's nasty. Unless we see like a warning at that point. That's a game. Oh, so he's got Mooling Glacia. This card is pretty nasty. Ooh, and a Soul Warning comes out, so that's unfortunate. And since it was negated, I think it's when this card leaves the field. Where is it? If this card leaves the field, it never touched the field, so he doesn't actually skip the battle phase. But having that extra Abyss Sphere actually would have definitely put a little bit of difference into the game, because maybe that would have got Solemn Warning, and then Mooling Glacia would have been like, oh hey, what's up guys? So I don't think this card can be special summoned. Oh, he's gonna go for a Fortress himself. The thing is, you got to be careful when you do this, because Fortress effect activates in the graveyard, if I remember right, and sent to the graveyard. Yes. Oh no, don't do that. Oh. Don't do that. You should have attacked over that. Unless he's going for like a set of something. He doesn't actually get that effect. I'm sorry, Mr. X Sabers. Yeah, he actually gets the pick. Yeah. Yes. So the monster reborn. I mean, he didn't have any good targets to reborn, anyways. There was nothing. Yes. Ooh, he's missed that one. So. That was, I'm sorry, Mr. X Saber, but now you know, at least, because that's important, and Bunny will seal the deal, hands down. Let's see what he goes for. I would say the best card to go for is Photon Papilla Operative, because then, and you do it with these two. Do it with Gear Frame plus Sabersaurus. Oh, no, okay, I guess it's not going to happen, okay. Just going to go for like Dolka, which is, you know, that's optimal too. It doesn't really matter. I mean, I doubt it. If it's a face down Destiny Hero Defender, yes, come on, face down Destiny Hero Defender, and that's going to be the game. Unfortunately, you know, slight misplays by our player in the red, so you know, that definitely caused him the game. Not adding Abyss Sphere, attacking to the Rog Monster, because had he attacked into this, I mean, our player in the blue definitely would have won anyways at that point. But that Abyss Sphere definitely could have changed the game. Literally. That, you know, one card definitely could have changed the game, because had our player in the blue Solemn Warning the Abyss Sphere, and then he went for Mooling Glacia, that was, you know, definitely something that could have, you know, changed the game a lot. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. That was basically two of the most meta decks. Although our player in the blue kind of running something a little bit more unique. But thanks for watching, guys. White Dragon signing out.